You know how much conservatives love talking about how much they hate the woke left, and they'll say things like, oh, I used to love watching this film series, but it's gone woke. Oh, I used to love playing this video game, but it has gone woke. Oh, I used to love watching this show, but it has gone woke. And they are these videos on YouTube that garner millions upon millions of views, and they are just videos of people complaining about the woke left, and they get tons of views because there is this huge amount of anger in the United States against the woke left because the woke left has ruined things that they love, like video games, movies, shows, and beer. Well, how can you be a conservative and express so much hatred against the woke left and support Israel? I was looking at the official YouTube channel for the Israeli military, and they have a video on there talking about how if you support Pride, then you must support Israel. And they talk about how, oh, Hamas is homophobic. And in Israel, we just got done celebrating Pride Month, and we are fighting against this homophobic organization. So if you support Pride, then you must support Israel.
What if you attempted to celebrate Pride in an area ruled by terrorists? As the month of June comes to an end, many countries around the world, including Israel, recognize Pride Month. This is a month to celebrate love and freedom and work toward equality. Hamas, on the other hand, continues to show their genocidal agenda.
If you are a conservative and you are constantly complaining about the woke left, and you talk about how much you hate the woke left because they ruined The Lord of the Rings, and you go around talking about how much you support Israel, that's a contradiction because Israel is woke. Israel is a woke country. Netanyahu talked about how much he supports Pride. Netanyahu is woke. He's woke. And he goes around talking to Christians. He'll talk to John Hagee. He'll do these video presentations for John Hagee's church, Pastor John Hagee's church. And for those of you who don't know, John Hagee is a pastor in the United States who's very, very pro-Israel. He has given millions of dollars to various Israeli organizations. He's a big supporter of Israel. And Netanyahu will talk about how much he loves Pride in one moment, and then he'll talk about how much he loves Christians, and he'll talk to John Hagee in another moment. The whole thing is a bunch of nonsense. But you have these conservatives online, and they'll do these videos that get millions of views, and the videos will be some guy who doesn't show his face. He just shows clips from the film that the woke left has ruined, or clips from a TV series that the woke left has ruined, and he'll be just remonstrancing against the woke leftists, and he'll be talking about how the woke ruined Star Wars, and they ruined The Lord of the Rings, and they ruined whatever, Budweiser, and they'll complain, and the complaints are legitimate, don't get me wrong, but you have people who complain about the woke left, and then they'll talk about how much they love Israel. But I'm looking at the official YouTube channel for the Israeli military, and I'm seeing just a bunch of woke garbage. So if you are against the woke left and you're against wokeism, I don't really see how you can be a huge supporter of Israel. But then you have these Christians who come out and say things like, well, it's in the Bible. You know, Jerusalem is in the Bible. Israel is in the Bible. You guys read Israel in the Bible and you think that's Tel Aviv. You guys read Jerusalem in the Bible, in the New Testament, and you guys think it's talking about Netanyahu. It's not. Because if you look at Paul's letter to the Hebrews, he says that we have the Mount Zion in heaven. Paul is not sitting there like some crazy hilltop youth activist in Israel saying, oh, Mount Zion, I revere thee. No, he's saying we have the Mount Zion in heaven. He's not talking about Mount Zion on earth. He's talking about the heavenly Jerusalem, the Mount Zion on high. And he says we have the Mount Zion in heaven where you have, and he lists all of these saints. He lists Elijah and all of these saintly figures in the Old Testament. He's talking about the Jerusalem of heaven, the Israel of God, not Netanyahu and whatever woke garbage Israel upholds. Anyway, you guys just heard some theology. God bless.